So I've been playing cello for 12 years. It's nice to have a cello moment outside of my academic courses, and I get to play more as a cellist than orchestra, so I really like being in chamber music.
So chamber music fits into my life in that I guess as a first year my course load isn't that crazy yet, so it's a time for me to just like explore and figure out what I like. So far it's been quite fun.
So I've actually been in chamber music groups for a while, since I was 5 and I'm 20 now, and I definitely didn't want to give that up in college. Even though it can be really stressful, 2 hours out of the week, give or take, where I can just forget about everything and, you know, make music.
Challenges I face with this piece, it's one of Beethoven's earlier works, which makes it more like classical geared. Beethoven was like the pivotal turning point for between classical and romantic, and so a lot of the things in classical music are like the classical era, trills and ornamentation. I'm not particularly skilled in those areas, and so my technique was something that I really honed in this piece with Gary, and I asked him, you know, about appropriate ornamentation and how that fit into the rest of the group.
I think that I found to have the same challenges as Kim. Working on my technique was definitely my biggest issue. You know, the notes and the rhythm, that's not really what's hard about Beethoven. It's playing it in the style. And I think after I learned how to, you know, do different bow strokes, eventually you can kind of make it your own. I mean, you know, you still have strict sort of parameters that you have to follow because it's Beethoven. But I think that was the most challenging part, and I think the most fun part afterwards was being able to make it move.
It was D flat on measure 333.
They're just really fun. People have this misconception about classical music that it's like really serious.
I like playing Astrid's piano.
I don't know, maybe I'm just a nerd.
Okay, right here I have simmer.
Simmer? Or is it sizzle?
I think my second favorite one was figure out these noodles.
Fun.
Wednesday afternoon.
She's really funny.
Patient. Perfect peach. Enthusiastic.
Perfect.
Perfect. Pencil. Really grown as like a part of an ensemble, and making sure that my fellow musicians just that we have a good relationship and that we like work together well, and that we can respond to each other accordingly, because sometimes when you're like in a performance and stuff like that, you just have to go on the spot. Things can go wrong, strings can break.
Rehearsals, we got better and better, and we learned more and more. There wasn't a such thing as we're done, and so it was very helpful to learn new music and about Beethoven.
Tuning.
Oh, tuning.
We've had fun with tuning this semester.
Can I retune while we're at it? Because I'm really out of tune already.
My violin is very hard to tune. It's probably more stubborn than I am, and that's saying a lot.